Hey guys, King of the North here, back with some more Sekiro. Last episode, we pushed through a large part of the Ashina outskirts, took down, what was it, one mini-boss? This Munchkin. Anyway, last episode, we took down a couple of mini-bosses, I think, right? Did like a general and somebody else, and then we ran through the snake area and then got to here. Off camera, I did spend one of the gourds seeds that I have, so I'm at 3 charges now, so you want to do that. We're almost on another skill point. We should get it up ahead. I did grind a little bit just to top it off, so I didn't have to grind in the middle of the episode to get a skill point before going into a boss fight. With that said, we will want to acquire a skill point, or a skill that will help us in this upcoming boss fight. The grappling hook attack is going to be very helpful. This will allow you to use your prosthetic tool to grab on to something and then finish off with an attack. Why that's not already a thing, I'm not sure. But yeah, there's a couple things to do in this area before taking on that boss. This is a tip.
My poor Lord. All it took was a bit of gunpowder. He startled, and now he's dead.
So he was just talking about how his horse died because from gunpowder. I'm assuming that means that it got scared and broke its leg, which is a tip for the upcoming boss. I want to deal with these guys. It's full of ash. Item up here as well. Pellets. Don't worry about this just yet. There is a memory here.
Once, but the Interior Ministry's army is far too powerful.
And that is why you wish to use the power of my blood. It doesn't matter how much power you obtain. You'll keep on fighting until you're a monster, incapable of feeling pain or fear. I do not wish to corrupt the lives of men.
Look at this mountain of bodies. Ashina cannot be defended by normal means. Not
I could never be as strong as you, Lord Genichiro. I do not yet know what it is I should do.
It has been a long time since that happened. Wait all you like. It'll do you no good.
Alright, oh, this guy's probably actually going to end up seeing us spend too much time. I should have a carry counter. Took a little too much time. You can actually time this stuff pretty well. Running around, you don't stop and hit that memory. Or talk at the beginning of resting at a idol. You could take the path that I took. You can take out those 2 guys back there, drop down here. You can actually get the slob over here, and then take out this gunner here. Do want to try to get that eavesdrop real quick.
Look,
there it is.
A smoke signal from the Great Castle Gate.
Do want to try to get... Am I at a skill point yet? I did get it. Alright. There's a few items I do need to grab here, though, so I can't just head into the boss yet. This guy, I'm assuming, has a hangover. That's why he's holding his head. Looks like he regrets the decisions he made previous night. And
A smoke signal from the Great Castle Gate. Is it Lord Gyoubu? Yes, that's definitely Gyoubu the demon. Ashina's safe so long as that man guards her doors.
okay. Actually, I could just run up and backstab one of these guys. It's gonna be this guy. Alright, so we can take care of the loot in this area real fast. Ceramic shard. Wealth. Heavy coin purse. Make sure there's not something down here. There are a few things around. No, there's not some things in this tower. I'm thinking of another area. Alright, we're gonna hit up the idol real quick. And this is this is an easy run right to the boss, so you do die a couple times. It's not the end of the world running back. You're not gonna have to deal with a whole bunch of stuff. Let's come up here. At this guy. And jump up on this roof. Now, a couple things you'll probably want. We don't want these. You'll want equipped is the Akko sugar here. It'll increase our damage that we can put out. You'll want to pop this as soon as you jump down, because what's going to happen is the boss is going to run in here. He's going to introduce himself to us kindly, and during that time you can get some hits in. You'll want to do that. I believe he'll run away, and then as soon as he starts coming back, you'll want to cast firecrackers. Firecrackers are going to be very helpful in this fight, as they will cause posture damage to build up a lot quicker, because he's riding in on a horse, and as the guy said back there about gunpowder, ultimately killing his horse, it's a tip to use something along those lines in this fight. He has very heavy spear attacks. They're kind of difficult to parry. I'm going to do my best with them. But another note for this boss is he's going to be running around. He's not going to stay near you the entire time. And at times he will throw his spear into the ground and do a 180 to turn around real quick. That is your time to use your grappling hook. And then as soon as you're close to him, that's when you'll want to use your skill that we just picked up, where you can get 2 swings in at the end of the grapple. So with that said, let us get started. Comes.
It's Gyoubu Oniwa!
Alright, like I said, those firecrackers, right? You can't depend solely on those, because his horse will take a little bit of time to adjust back to being afraid of them again. And anytime you encounter one of those hits, it'll cause him to stun like this for a little bit.
You will not take this Gyoubu's hand!
So he's coming at me. Use the firecrackers. You want to make sure you're locked on to him at all times, because I wasn't there. And cost me a little bit. Fill up. Lost my lock on. As soon as he comes around here, I'm gonna cast fireworks. Get up. And that is a loss. So the most annoying part about that boss fight is that barrel we just picked up will allow us to do upgrades for our prosthetic tool, which is going to come in handy. That's what we'll end up using all the material that we've been picking up. But to touch base back on that boss fight, I was a little sloppy with not making sure I was locked on. Make sure you're locked on at all times. It's very easy for him to get off of the lock on. Here's the item I was looking for. Because he like runs off screen, and then if you don't get back on, it's very easy for you to end up having a hard time parrying his hits. I'm going to rest here because I'm out of charges on my gourd. We can now also enhance our attack power because we have a memory off of that boss. The actual bosses in this game will give you memories. The other guys that we've been killing this entire time have been more of like, I don't want to say optional bosses, but I guess they're more of obstacles that are just more of like a mini boss, technically. So we're going to enhance our attack power with the memory we just got. Our attack power is at 1 right now. With that, it puts us at 2. See, we got quite a bit of XP off of him as well. You're almost at a 3rd skill point, which we're actually about to do some. I didn't rest at the thing, did I? Because I didn't get more charges from my. Can't talk to him. There are going to be some vendors here, though, or not, just one vendor, I'll say.
Care to purchase an offering?
Another one.
Where you find it a battle. Go ahead.
So he's got Robert's firecrackers as well, and he also has a gourd seed for 1,000. You only need to pop 1
Where you find it, wherever.
small bag that we've been saving up here. Good inventory. I have 11 right now, so all we need is 1.
Care to
Purchase, and down here. So definitely want to grab that. You should already have Robert's firecrackers if you beat that boss without using Robert's firecrackers. Good for you. There's a dragon's blood droplet here. Once I start dying, which is it's gonna be happening soon. I'm lucky to have gotten this far. Dragon rot will start going out on the NPCs that we've been encountering, which halts their storylines. You'll be able to spend that dragon droplet at a shrine, which will clear dragon rot on everybody. So you'll want to make sure you are using it when you need to. So if a few people get it, but you're not doing their side quests at the time, don't worry about spending it because you're probably going to die a couple more times. But with that said, that's what the dragon droplet's for. You'll want to talk to this guy. He's got something pretty great for us.
Another rat. those eyes. A starving wolf. Before I kill you, tell me your name. Tell me your name! No name to give. You shinobi are all the same. You die nameless, with no one to mourn you. However, your left arm, a prosthetic shinobi arm, it reminds me of... That's it. A one-armed wolf. I like it. Which means Sekiro. That is what I shall name you. Who are you? I am the Tengu of Ashina. Come, Sekiro. Care to hunt some rats with me? What? Rats have snuck into Ashina, scurrying about like they own the place. There are all kinds of rats out there, and they must be cut down. Every last one of them. It seems you have a talent for killing. Allow me to help you hone that talent. What'll it be, Sekiro? Will you hunt rats with me?
You'll want to accept.
Very well. Excellent. You'll need this if you're with me, Sekiro.
Rat description. Assassins from Senpu Temple. Short stature. Wear bamboo hats. A number of rats are lurking about. Last seen around Ashina Castle Gate. We will take care of them. He's talking about the Munchkins.
Go, and
And
you do.
we're an expert at killing Munchkins now. So, don't worry about that. This is an easy side quest. That's why I say grab it. Just to tie things back together, this is the area that we were just at before jumping into the boss fight. I guess this is supposed to be a shortcut, but I feel like if you're here, it's probably easier to just jump into the area back there.
Oh,
Get to the
you survived.
idol. But I
That
guess
accursed Gyoubu's
we come back to
finally
here
a
to talk to
corpse, I
the
take it.
vendor, so.
That changes nothing, you know. There'll be more wars, there'll be more corpses, and deep-seated hatred will run wild. Where's all that hatred go? Haven't you ever wondered? Guess not. Guess you haven't. That's why I pity you. And I pitied him. Now then, be gone already. There's no... That's...
Okay. And we are not done in just yet. There's one more surprise. Up top here is a chest. Wait for it. Wait for it. Bam! Prayer bead. So I believe we have one prayer bead right now. We will get more in a little bit. So, shouldn't be too much of an issue. We're gonna have quite a bit of optional bosses thrown our way. And I don't believe there's anything else around here. Main points to focus on is that vendor that we just found, and picking up that side quest, which we are going to take care of right now. Alright, we're going to actually rest at this time, instead of just going over different menus and stuff like that. Come in here, because they are the Munchkin Men with the bamboo hats, will want our Munchkin Skull Crusher equipped here. You can just run up here, run to the side. This guy will never actually hit you if you're running at an angle direction. If you run straight at him, he's definitely going to hit you. So come through here, jump up here, and here are the Munchkin Men that we must kill. This is actually a very good spot to grind out XP, because you're going to see how much these guys give in just a
The
second.
land of Ashina will not last much longer, even with Genichiro on our side. What about our other mission?
Black Hat is fighting like a demon by the Serpent Valley side of the castle.
Then that's where we're going next. But keep your wits about you. The Black Hat Badger won't go down without a fight.
So they're talking about the Black Hat Badger. We will end up catching up with him a little bit. He's got a prosthetic tool for us, and I think he's got a move that comes in handy later. Even though this guy's looking down, I don't know how he can see us. That's okay. I didn't have the right tool equipped. And I just died to a Munchkin. And this was actually my first time dying.
Loyal wolf, take my blood and live again.
And the whole point of this game is to have a resurrection ability. I came in here with everything all screwed up, so... Alright, so we got that guy. These guys are actually a huge pain in the ass. He's dead. This guy doesn't have his powder. Oh, light showed me that. And with that, the Munchkin Men are dead, and we've completed our side quest. Down here. Not going to rest just yet because we are going to come back to this idol in a second. We do have a gourd seed to use, obviously, and the item that we get for doing the side quest will have us going back to an idol anyway.
Ah, looks like you've caught yourself some rats.
Yes.
I knew you had a talent for killing. Wonderful. Here's your reward. Take it.
This is another skill tree that we've unlocked.
The ways of the Ashina Blade. It's our school of fighting. But there are no hard and fast rules. You just win your battles. That alone is the most important rule of the Ashina style. I hope it can be of assistance with your rat hunting. And most of all, your own battles you've yet to fight.
I will show that off when we get back to that idol. Stop here. Check out the skills that we can look at now, and like I said, a whole new tree has been given to us. The Ichimonji is actually a very good attack. It'll be helpful in upcoming fights, and I believe it is skills here which will really help us with posture. I have 3 points. I know I said I wanted this Breath of Light. It's super helpful with getting just a little bit of vitality. So I'm going to hold off on that for now. I'm going to rest. Travel back to the dilapidated temple. And we are going to spend our gourd seed and check out the Shinobi upgrades, or for our Shinobi prosthetic upgrades. Give Emma our seed here.
Yes.
Like what?
The divine heir's voice reached out to me, and suddenly I was alive again.
So you died, and now you're alive again. So that means it has to do with resurrection.
Resurrection?
Lord Kuro. It's said to be a power of the divine heir's dragon heritage. Those who have been given the power of resurrection. They are revived upon death, repeatedly.
Impossible.
Yes. It is rather strange, and yet, it is happening here and now. Let me know if you notice any more changes. I don't think the power of resurrection comes without a cost.
So that is because we died to the Munchkin Men and was revived by Kuro, Divine Heir.
I'm glad you've come, Master Wolf.
She's glad we have come, so let's... She has our seed. So we now have, what, 4 charges? And we are going to talk to the metal maker here.
I see you've acquired something quite interesting. A mechanical barrel. It's a mechanism that can serve as the very core of the prosthetic. Hand it here. I'll fit it to the arm for you.
What difference does the barrel make?
With a versatile base such as this, I can use various purifying agents to further hone that fang of yours.
Purifying agents?
Purifying agents are materials that can be used together with the barrel. Things like gunpowder and scrap metal. So if you find something of that sort, be sure to bring it my way.
Okay. Bit new prosthetic tool. I don't think we have anything. Yeah, we don't have anything new. Just check out the upgrades. As you see, the upgrades are set up as a tree. In order to get down here, we need to spend down here. First, I'm going to... Unavailable. I need more of the materials, so we can't grab anything just yet. I do want to get the spinning shurikens at some point. Not too worried about the firecrackers just yet. But I think I can buy some of these materials off of...
With a mechanical barrel, so many. I can use various purifying agents to further hone that fang of yours. So if you find something of...
I believe the one vendor by the giant that we fought earlier might have some materials that we could buy to upgrade. Not entirely sure about that just right now. I will go back and check. But for now, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to end this episode here because we're almost at 30 minutes. And the next area has another boss, a mini boss, and another mini boss right after him. And a large area to cover going into the castle. So with that, I will see you all in the next episode. Peace.